Hey guys, Damien here. So guys, let me know, is it the quality or lack thereof? Because it cannot be the content, because no one else has told you guys about Mordecai Vanunu. No one, because no one else, is supposed to be talking about it. No one else is, a guy who single-handedly exposed a a secret nuclear facility producing weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East. None of our media talks about that. I'm letting you guys know about that. No likes or shares. I tell you guys about the JDL, the Jewish Defense League, how not the KKK, the JDL are actually terrorist organization, considered far more extreme than KKK, Black Panthers, Aryan Brotherhood. They actually did a lot of crimes, way more extreme. None of us knew about that. I'm telling you guys about that. I'm also trying to let you guys know that someone from the JDL, his lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, same lawyer as Jeffrey Epstein, he his name is Jeffrey Smilo, and he was arrested in 1972 for explosives, a crime involving explosives and bombs. Later on, same Jeffrey Smilo, hired by our U.S. government to do 9/11 inspections, Ground Zero. I know I can't be. I might be smarter than some people, but there's no way our media can't figure shit like that out, and talk about it. Okay, they're not supposed to talk about it. But you guys can fact check me. Okay, don't call me a conspiracy theorist. How about you guys start fact checking me? Okay, or start getting your heads out of your butts and realizing, holy shit, the stuff that Damien's talking about, it sounds like some serious ass shit, some serious ass accusations. I don't hear it coming from no one else. He either is out of his mind or is onto some shit. Let me fact check him. I give you guys the shit that you fact check. I tell you the names, I tell you the sources. Nobody does shit. Why? I don't know. But I'm trying to tell you guys all these stories that's going on. I tell you guys about John F. Kennedy getting bribes, half $500,000 by Zionists so that they can have choices in terms of political policies in the Middle East. I tell you about the sources, the Samson option, Israel's nuclear arsenal, and American foreign policy. I try to give you guys the sources. I try to tell you guys like interesting things that no one talks about. None of these topics, except for Mordecai Vanunu, like you have to know about him to search for him. And I only stumbled upon him by accident because I was just trying to find out more about countries with nuclear weapons. And I got curious, when did Israel get theirs? And that's how I stumbled upon him. And that's when I started thinking, okay, they own the media, they can't own all the media. And that's when I searched all the major networks that were around back then, because I was alive back then and I knew which ones to look for. And every single one of them, except for Fox, Zionist owners. But the Fox owners had very strong ties to Zionists, including having Benjamin Netanyahu meeting with him 2 times, once as recently as last year. So that made me super skeptical. Why doesn't our government talk about that? Why doesn't our media talk about that? Our government, our politicians, our presidents, no one talks about Mordecai Vanunu. Why doesn't our government ever try to do anything about their nuclear weapons, guys? Isn't that like, holy shit, why don't we? Like, none of these people talk about this stuff because they're not supposed to. I'm not supposed to find out about this stuff, but I did. Why don't you guys like or share these videos? Because this information is shit you've never heard from anywhere else. I know you haven't heard this shit from anywhere else. And it's not like it's small beans, guys. 38 states in America right now have anti-Semitism laws. Okay, how about this? You guys know who Osama bin Laden is. Okay, Osama bin Laden is one of 5 people in history to create 2 terrorist organizations. Another one of those people is Meir Kahane, except one person in history has created a domestic terrorist organization and a foreign terrorist organization, as proven and designated by our U.S. government, the FBI. All this shit can be fact-checked. Meir Kahane, domestic terrorist creator of the JDL here in America. Meir Kahane, creator of the Koch Party. Koch Party over in Israel, political party, banned, terrorist. Itamar Ben-Gvir was a member of the Koch Party, a terrorist organization. Itamar Ben-Gvir, when the Koch Party disbanded, they became what's called the Jewish Party, which over there it's called the Atzma Yehudit. And Benjamin Gvir I'm sorry, Ben-Gvir is the leader of that. Ben-Gvir was at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago this past December 2025. Itamar Ben-Gvir has a poster of Baruch Goldstein in his home. Baruch Goldstein is a mass murderer who killed 29 people, including 6 children ages 14 and under. Baruch Goldstein was a former member of the JDL. Baruch Goldstein was born in America and also would later go to Israel following Kahane's steps and go be a member of the Koch party, the same party where Itamar Ben-Gvir is from. Guys, we are slaves. The Federal Reserve was made 3 years before the Balfour Declaration. The Balfour Declaration was made for a Jewish homeland. Do Muslims have their own homeland? No. Do Christians have their own homeland? No. Do Jews have their own homeland? Yes. Why is that? Because super rich Zionists who control the world, they make everyone slaves because, guys, if we were obvious slaves, what would we do? We would revolt. So what do? They make us think that we are part of the system. We have people we elect. We never have people that we select, okay? It's always this person or that person. They all always agree on foreign aid to Israel. Why? Guys, Israel is the size of New Jersey. Do they produce gold like San Francisco? No. Do they produce oil like other places in the Middle East? No. Do we require them for bases because of our enemies? We need to have bases in Israel. No, we have so many bases all around, way closer to our enemies than Israel. We do not require them for shit. Where do our taxes go? No one knows. So, guys, you can tell me that I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I want you to tell me which facts are wrong. And I want you to tell me how it really works. You tell me what your fucking theory is and what your fucking facts are, because if you guys knew what I knew and believed it as I believe it, we would be saying we need to start uniting. We need to start having meetings. We leave our phones in the car. We have nothing that's going to say, can they listen to us this way? Can they listen to us that way? We need to start having some meetings and deciding what we need to do, because we were born into slavery, and all of our money, everything we pay for, every sales tax, every person is designed to have money, transactions. If I make something and you want it, why should someone else's hand get involved in it? It's because it's designed that way. You think that like we are a free country? We were meant to believe by Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's dad, who was a Zionist. We were meant to believe that we are a free country and that we are the best country in the world. The same country that created the first atom bomb, the same country that was the first and only one to use it. That same country, the same country that's not been in wars. It's easier to say how many years we haven't been in wars than have been. We haven't been into war for like 19 years of our history. Israel, last year, Israel attacked 7 countries. 7 countries in 1 year. Israel, you guys think that they get attacked and that they're shrinking? No, they are expanding because that is the plan. Itamar Ben-Gvir, same guy who was at Donald Trump, the same guy who's come from a terrorist organization, and March 30th, this past year, passed a law called Death Penalty to Terrorist Law, where anyone who's not Jewish can get the death penalty. 38 U.S. states have recently passed laws about anti-Semitism. Jewish people in America do not know about the shit that I'm talking about. Do not blame them. Do not start hating them. They want us to. They want the divide. They want the division. Because, guys, the irony about me and where I am, like I've always been researching about population. Population growth has been a thing for, it's always been net positive, okay? But real quick, this video is about to run out. All I know is that scientists have agreed as of 20 years ago and recently that somewhere around 2080, 2070, population is going to decrease for the first time. And the way things are going, I can see how the plan is to try to make AI take over shit and slowly kill out the human population with the exception of non-Jewish people. Guys, I know it sounds crazy, but I can back all this shit up. The Talmud is real. The people that believe it are real. The people in power believe it. Start liking and sharing these videos, please, guys, because you're breaking my heart about me knowing this stuff and saying the sources and no one's even talking about it. Is it because I'm that ugly? Is that what it is? Put me on audio only. Okay? Take care.